Hi guys! If you're a sausage lover but have never tried making sausage at home, you are really missing out. I'm gonna show you the perfect recipe for making chicken sausages at home. Just look at this one, it has came out perfect, and that's how I always do it. And that's not the best part. The best part is you can adjust all the seasonings according to your taste, starting from salt to spiciness. I'm gonna show you the inside. It's all cooked. It's just very few steps. Don't worry, it's not a messy job. It's a one bowl job, and we mix everything in a food processor. Then we wrap them up with some foil and then cook it for just few minutes. Now if you're ready, we can get started. I have all the ingredients laid out here. I'm using some chicken, obviously, because it's a chicken sausage, and I'll explain all the ingredients later while I go through the recipe. But don't limit yourself to the seasonings I have here. Sky is your limit. You can make them as wild as you want. Now, as I said, it's a one bowl mixture. I'm putting chicken pieces in my food processor first, and later I'm gonna use all the spices. So all chicken pieces goes in my food processor. I'm gonna close the lid now. What I wanna do is make a mince out of it. Now you can buy chicken mince from shop, but it's hard to get chicken thigh mince at shop, and I prefer to use thigh pieces because that's more tasty to me. But you can always go for chicken breast if you prefer so. Once chicken mince is done perfectly, I'm gonna add all the ingredients. I'm gonna start with one egg, one whole egg, and that's gonna act as a binder. When it comes to seasoning, you must use some salt, followed by some black pepper. And now I'm gonna use some chili flakes, which you can adjust according to your taste. Next comes some ginger garlic. I'm using here paste, but you can absolutely go for powder. And last but not the least, we need some more binding, some corn flour and some regular flour, a mixture of both. All the ingredients are in now, so I'm gonna start my food processor one more time, but this time I really want to mix everything thoroughly. So you want to keep it on for around 2, 3 to 4 minutes depending on the speed of your food processor. We want everything to get combined, and we want a sticky, gooey mixture. I often wonder what I would have done without a food processor like this. Anyways, after 3 minutes, mixture is completely done. I'm just ensuring if there is any lump or not. As I have used chicken thigh, there is a possibility of some lumps, and chicken breast always makes it easier. Anyways, I have transferred all my dough mixture in a bowl. Applied some oil in my hand because I'm gonna make some shapes out of it. So what I'm doing first is making a rough sausage shape, which is always a tiring job for me. This is the only bit where I get tired because making the shapes with hand is a bit tiring. Anyways, you don't need to be perfect. It's just home chicken sausages, so just try your best. So I'm using my hand to do the job and doing it just roughly, and once it's done, I'm gonna leave it on a tray. Later on, when all shapes are done, I'm gonna roll them in a plate. So it's better to grease it with some oil and then just follow the steps I'm showing on the video. And rolling it makes it a better shape. Anyways, now it's time to use some foil. You want to take some bigger, big-sized foils, although your sausages are tiny, but you need a good amount of space. So I've put my sausage in the foil, and now I'm gonna wrap it up. Now this bit is always joyful to me. It's like wrapping some candies or something like that. Seems like a holiday season. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap them up, but you want to be a little bit gentle. You don't want to squeeze it too hard. All you want to do is keep the shape intact, and you want to make sure it's tight because we are going to cook all of these in hot water. So we are trying to make sure no water goes in. I always like to cut the sides because otherwise it gets stuck on the sides of my pan. Anyways, I'm ensuring the corners are very well sealed because that's where the water can really get in. It's a fun job, and once all the shapes are done like this, then we can get started with cooking. With the amount of chicken I had today, I managed to get 7 sausages out of it. Now the cooking part starts. We need some hot boiling water, and to that I'm adding all the wrapped sausage pieces. Now we need to cook them for 10 minutes, and don't put a lid on, just leave it as it is. 10 minutes has passed, and now I'm taking them out in a very cold water bowl. Now you can use icy cold water bowl, or you can just use very cold water, just like I have done here. And I want to leave it here just until it cools down. So maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes, depending on the temperature or climate you have at your place. Now it's time to see whether the sausages have cooked perfectly or not, and because I know my recipe always makes perfect sausages, I'm quite sure it's gonna turn up right. So all you want to do is remove the foil from here. I always make sure that I have enough layers of foil for each and every sausage so that no water can get inside. And yes, the sausage has cooked perfectly. I can see it, and that's how the final look comes. Now I'm gonna cut one just to show you how the inside looks like. So using a sharp knife to do the job, and the inside is perfectly cooked. I love making these sausages at home because I can tailor the taste according to my likings. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching my videos. Take care and bye.